My name is Michael Tapance. I just recently started a business called Power by Nature Products, which specializes in renewable energy and sustainable living solutions. So I pretty much cover anything from solar air heating to solar hot water heating to solar PV or solar electricity. I also look at rainwater catchment and grey water recycling and a few other things as well. So,
wow. And this is a business that when I first met you last summer, I think it was just starting. So now you're a year down the road.
Year down the road, things are moving quicker than they were a year ago. I had a nice little hiatus in between just to deal with a few things, and now that my attention is back on the business, things are looking up, and I actually have some projects of some decent size that's coming on.
So you're based here in Vernon?
Yeah. I basically have a home office that I work out of. And then I just meet and consult with people in their homes, or on the building site with developers or designers and stuff.
So it's not one size fits all. You basically do a consultation and
you really have to take it a situation at a time. You have to look at a lot of different factors, from where the property is located, where the house is facing, any sort of obstructions, that might cover the roof, like a nearby tree or anything like that. You really got to do some calculations before you start sizing systems for people, and it also depends on their needs. A person or a family of 2 compared to a family of 5 is completely different. So you can't just say, here you go, and expect the same results for each system. So.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Not to go off on my own tangent here, but I think that's really the future of where we need to be going. Is that not looking at one size fits all solutions, and that to me is one of the things that makes the Green Party really attractive. Is it's a party that's about decentralized decision making. We're not trying to say this is the answer for absolutely everything, and we're going to run it all out of Victoria. We're saying, there's a lot of different solutions out there, and we need to be passing the resources on to those that need them, or at least create the environment where it's possible for the solutions to actually get the support that they need.
Yeah.
So it's exciting to hear about people actually doing the work. We can talk all day long about all these ideas and in the sort of rhetorical sense, but to actually meet people that are on the ground actually doing this work to try to help people.
Right now, anybody who was in it before I started, I'm sure it was an uphill battle, and it still is, but now that you're having more of a global awareness of the whole environmental issues and stuff like that, now people are starting to look for solutions, and so they're starting to actually see these green businesses that that can help you save not only the environment, but also money on your home, and or just bills, stuff like that. You can really reduce what you need, and that just basically means more money and more peace of mind for yourself. I've got one project that I'm doing right now, which is basically our first big project for a fire protection agency, basically here in North Okanagan. And we're retrofitting their operations building. Basically, I went down there and I said, we can start with this, and you can upsize, you can add on to it, at later dates. And so that really had a good appeal to them. Was the fact that, okay, we can do a grid tie solar system for their electricity, help reduce the bill. The building's only used mainly for 3 months out of the year with people in it. The rest of the time it's basically just sitting there just as storage. And so, well, for those 3 months, you've got a lot of power usage, but for the rest of the time, hey, all that excess power that you're generating, why don't you sell back to the grid and reduce your basically your costs.
Fantastic.
And so that's what we're looking at, and then heat supplementation with air, heating panels, and also hot water heating, to supplement that as well. So right now it looks really promising, and once everything's installed and done, which will probably be over the next month, I'm looking forward to getting a lot of good feedback anyways. So,
cool. Well, what else do you think needs to be done? Like, do you think we need to be looking more at building the stuff at home, or is it?
Well, I think, there's going to be a huge demand for it. Already there's a shortage because of the amount, California and Europe is consuming all this stuff. They're way ahead of the game, you know.
Where do you get your products from? You got to ship them in from?
Well, it's usually they're getting shipped in either, you know, on the east coast of Canada, you know, for some of the, you know, hot water heating systems,
Right.
or the States, you know, for a lot of the solar panels and stuff like that. So
Right.
you don't really have a lot that's, you know, Canadian made, and we should, you know, it's a market that's going to just blossom, you know, and it's going to provide jobs, obviously, right?
So do you have a website?
I do, yeah. It's www.poweredbynature.com.
Poweredbynature.com.
Yeah.
Cool.
Pass the message.
All right, right on. Good talking to you.
Yeah, you too. Good luck on your tour.